Let's quickly pivot to Jedi Robinson because I've been impressed. Fulham now have won 3 straight games in the Premier League. They're now in the top 10. They're in 10th, right, tied with Crystal Palace and Brentford, who are right there. Sunderland are on 28. They're only 3 points behind Manchester United for 6, and Chelsea who's on 29 as well. Right back in the conversation. I think what's been impressive for Marco Silva and Jedi Robinson with the Cottagers is that they've been doing it at least the last couple of games without their guys, the AFCON Nigerians, Chukwueze, Iwobi, and Bassi. And they really haven't missed a beat. And in some ways, they look more fluid. So when those guys come back and have a team with, I don't know, I'm really impressed with Jedi, which makes me say, I mean, when he comes back and he's fit and he's playing the way that he is, and Tones, I'll come to you first on this. I'm like, who's better than this guy at left back in the Premier League? Okay, Nico O'Reilly's getting a lot of love from Man City. You got Calafiori.
He's been good, Nico O'Reilly. He's been good the whole season. He's kept out, what's his name? Ryan Ait-Nouri, right? That's who they brought in.
Right.
He's been really good. Yeah, you got to give him props.
Yeah, you got Cucurella, another one. Kirkus was kind of the talk of the town last season with Bournemouth. Maybe hasn't done the same with Liverpool, but yeah.
I still don't think he was above Anthony last year anyways.
That's true. That's a good point. Good point. But he was in the conversation for sure.
Yeah, I watched him, up close and personal versus Liverpool, and didn't impress me. Of course, he had to go against Mohamed Salah, but who cooked him. But he's definitely among the best left backs in the world.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to.
We in terms of the best in the Premier League, I mean, it's hard to argue is even better than Calafiori, who's playing as a makeshift left back, who's been incredible this year. Miles Lewis-Skelly has been incredible when he's played at Arsenal. Those are 2 left backs. You could even throw Ngapié in that same conversation because he's played as a left wing back, a left back. But then you could go down the list and get super technical here.
You could.
What we will say is he's without a doubt one of the best left backs in the world. And he makes an incredible difference on that Fulham side. I mean, when he's playing versus when he's not playing, he's active. You have to monitor him at all time, at all facets of the game when Fulham's on the ball, because he's just a constant threat up and down. He's dependable. He's also consistent. He could probably be maybe a little bit better at times with his final ball, but he's improved so much on that. We're talking about before the 2022 World Cup, when we were talking about Antonee Robinson and how much he improved on that. But remember in the early days, we were like, the final ball, you were always wanting more. You're like,
or defensively, he was ball watching a lot too, right?
Yeah, like it was just a step slow in transition. Now it's just automatic. It's fluid. He's a leader. So I don't want to get caught up in is he the best in the Premier League? Because the Premier League might have, 4 or 5 guys that are world class.
I guess I want to throw this into the conversation, Tones. The teams that we're talking about. So Nico O'Reilly plays for Man City, right? You have the other guys that Charlie mentioned all play for Arsenal. Like who they're surrounded by, a little bit different than, with all due respect to the players on Fulham, but like just a little bit different. And so for him to still cement his status as one of the best left backs in the world, Cucurella is another one, plays for Chelsea. I mean, they're just littered with talent in a way that Fulham isn't. And so for him to kind of stand out despite all that, those limitations of the quality around him, you speak more to it.
Jimmy, you say that, and then you look at a Dean Housen and how good he looked at Bournemouth last year. Incredible. And you would think, okay, it's going to get easier for him. He's playing with Real Madrid.
Yeah.
The best players in the world. It's got to be easy. And it hasn't been.
Yeah, because all those guys don't work together in the same way.
Kirkhead, you can make the argument for Kirkhead that way as well.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. That's fair. That's fair. No, you guys are right. It's a good point.
When you play with the best, the level is higher because the ball moves quicker, and you're almost, in a lot of cases, asked to do a little bit more because maybe there's a lot of you're playing with a Vinny Jr. and Mbappe. You don't expect them to get back and defend, and there's a trickle down effect. So teams sometimes get more imbalanced. So if you shine at the highest level, that to me shows that whether you're playing with the Fulham or Wolves or you're playing with the Real Madrid and Barcelona, there are levels to it, and you are as good no matter where you play and what style you play and what tactics you play.
I guess Alphonso Davies would be a good example of that, right? You could see the talent, and then goes to Bayern Munich and can hold his own. right, with some of the best. And we should throw him into the conversation because he's just been hurt. So he's obviously super talented on the left side.
Nuno Mendes is
sick. I like him a lot.
Talk about left backs. Like he's a complete.
Very good. Very good.
I want Antonee Robinson to be 100% fit. Mendes, he is the chef's kiss right now, right?
Yeah,
he's got a little bit of everything.
By the way, I have to give a shout out because in the comments, finally, Dalton Harris is coming in with some good things, talking about Rashford and Lamine Yamal. Both have been, are obviously incredible this year. Greg and RJ 8513. People are on it. People know what they're talking about. People are locked in.
Oh, look at you. You got to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. So if you want more average to good content, then you know where to go find it. Go peruse our channel, then hit like, then hit subscribe, and of course, turn on your notifications so that you never miss a show. We'll see you next time.